Hey everybody, if you're new to the channel, my name is Jeremy and this channel is mainly about street outlaws, street racing, drag racing, and just automotive culture in general. There is a question that comes up a good bit, more than anything else, and it is about people who want to race or starting out racing and how-tos and that sort of thing. And while these videos are not what I normally do, I want to make a couple of, I guess you'd call them how-to videos. How to do a burnout in a straight shift car, how to properly do a burnout in a straight shift car, and how to heat your tires up, how long you should heat them up, and how to shift, how to recognize different things that you need to know in street racing, drag racing, and mainly in a straight shift car. An automatic is usually faster and is a lot easier. It is just about dummy proof, and there's a saying that a straight shift is a driver's car, and straight shift is a lot more fun, but it isn't as fast. But if depending on what you want to do with a car, you can do more with a straight shift car, in my opinion. I've come out here to a private road and I want to show you how to properly do a burnout in the right way. I've been to the track hundreds of times, and like on a test and tune night, and you see people who just can't do it. This is my version of the proper way to do a burnout in a straight shift car. If you're new to the channel and you haven't subscribed, I've got a lot of giveaways going on. 50,000 subscribers, $500. Hit the subscribe button if you aren't already subscribed, and if you think anything involving street outlaws, street racing, drag racing, and automotive culture in general is for you, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell, do all the things and all the stuff that you're supposed to do with a YouTube video, and it's greatly appreciated. And with no further ado, let's start right here. There is a couple of ways of doing a burnout in a straight shift car, and I want to teach you them both and tell you why one way is the best way and the most effective way to do it. Something I forgot to say, for any later model vehicles that does have traction control or active handling, before you start any of this, you need to make sure that that is off. It will not spin unless traction control is off. The first way I'm going to teach you is not the way I do it, but a beginner way, I guess, is the best way to say it, and that is simply to just get the car rolling in first, stab the brakes, and let the tires start spinning. The first being, I'm out here today and the roads are a little wet, and if you do this and you have skinnies on the front or the road's a little wet, you have a set of sticky tires on the back, it will push the front tires. And if you're not careful and you don't get the RPMs up enough before you do it, it will stall the engine. So this is not the most effective way to do it, but it is one way to do it. The second way to do it, and the best way to do it, is to, as you see here, take your left foot, push in the clutch, turn your right foot sideways with your heel on the brake and your toes on the gas. Press your heel as hard as you can and get the brakes held, and take your toes and rib up the gas. Get to the RPM that you want to be at, 3,000, 3,500 maybe, and take your left foot and with it in first gear, let off the clutch. And as you do that, slide your right foot that you're holding the brake and the gas with over to the gas pedal, and use your left foot, push the brakes, and you can roll out of the burnout however you want. If you want to drag the burnout out, you just keep the RPMs up, the tire spinning, and just slowly feather the brake. If you want to just come out of it, you just let go of the brake, and you can roll out of it, spinning the tires, or let go of the gas, either one. A long burnout looks cool, but after so long, it is useless. All it is for looks, and you just waste tires for no reason. So it is up to you on how you want to do it, but there is both ways to do it. If that video was something that you was interested in or you liked,